It's time for Speak That Shit, your number one online podcast. With your co-host, the Queen of Ohio, Annie Lowe.
Celebrity gossip.
And Booty.
The county is hard time, motherfucker. And all you smell is fart on goddamn.
And your host, Zobo 69.
That motherfucker ain't wait till he get to prison. He finna get some damn booty right there down in Falkenberg jail.
So get in where you fit in. It's the only online talk show that we talk about any and everything. There's nothing off limit. So come join us. Get ready for the ride.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to Speak That Shit. Hey, I am your host, Zobo 69. What it do? You know, let me fix my hat up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a wonderful week, you know. We got some topics we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna you know what I'm saying, we always got some things, you know what I'm saying, that just exciting. If you'd like to sponsor this show, give me a call, 941-681-1710. That's 941-681-1710, or go to www.kingscastleent.com or send me an email, info@kingscastleent.com. About next week after next, we're launching a TV streaming app. And it's coming soon. So we're taking submissions for music videos. So if you need some information, just hit me up go to the website, fill out the contact form, and you know what I'm saying, ask your question. We'll tell you what to do, and hey, we'll take it from there. Anyway, I'd like to introduce you to my co-host, Annie Lowe.
What's up, guys? You already know what time it is with me. I am Annie Lowe, aka AnnieLowe.com. Hashtag Queen of Ohio. I'm shadow banned, y'all. You want to know I'm shadow banned? Do free advertising and branding, and they peep it. They'll shadow ban your ass, but it's all good. I'm still there. So follow me on all platforms. Yeah, we got a great show up ahead. I hope that you guys are subscribed. Shout out to everybody in the chat, like I always like to do. Yvette, hello.
That's my coworker.
Oh, okay. Did you already say hi to Yvette?
Yeah, I said it, but I didn't know they was live yet, so they weren't live at the time. Hey, Yvette.
Yeah, see, I had you. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm Annie Lowe. You can catch my show, Maybe I Can't Relate, on Tuesdays. I'm live every Tuesday at 9. It's called Maybe I Can't Relate. Follow Maybe I Can't Relate on all platforms. That's Maybe I Can't Relate on X. Maybe I Can't Relate on YouTube. Maybe I Can't Relate on TikTok. Maybe I Can't Relate on Facebook. Maybe I Can't Relate on Instagram.
Anything else?
Maybe I Can't Relate.
All right. I got to introduce you to my guest, Mr. I See What You're Doing. What's going on?
What up, Joe? What up, Annie?
What up?
Man, wow. I'm busy tonight. But I mean, I wouldn't change it for the world. What up, Speak That Shit, man? This is my first time on the show, man. So finally hit me and brought me on. So I appreciate that. And I mean, I'm with the shenanigans, so you already know what it's going to be, you know.
Hey, Yvette, and for you hood deals, who, see, what you pulled last week, no call, no show. This why he's not on the show this week. He was a no call, no show last week, and that's like the third time he did it. Then we call him, we texting him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending him the link. He ain't say nothing. He ain't respond. So where we that? I don't know.
So, that said, nasty bitch.
That's who it is.
Oh, did you read it?
Yeah, that's why I said.
Did you read it? But did you read it to the people?
Oh yeah, that way he said, call me a nasty bitch. Said nasty bitch, you see me. No, because he's on punishment. That's why, just like last week, I was calling him. He didn't answer his phone. He didn't do none of that. No call, no show. So guess what? This is a business. This is a business. So when you go into business, you no call, no show, you get reprimanded, right?
Yes,
and that's what you're doing. He's getting reprimanded. He's reprimanded right now. He's suspended this week. Suspended without pay. Even though he'll get paid anyway, but still. Hector said that sucks. Hey, Hector, it is what it is. Hector, do you want me to let him in, Hector? If Hector say he want me to let him in, I will let him in.
Hector gonna start a riot.
That's on Hector. If Hector say he want me to let him in, I'll let him in. Other than that, he's not coming in.
Have to be a show.
Huh?
He ain't gonna say thank you.
He gonna
So
come
it's
in
all-
cursing.
Huh?
He gonna come in cursing and shit if you let him in.
I don't care. Okay.
Hector
All
said,
right.
"Of course I do. He will
He
owe
will
me
owe me
a
a
favor."
favor.
All right, Hector. I'm sending it to him right now. I'm sending the link right now.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Here it come.
I sent him the link right now, Hector.
Here it come.
What's the topic for the day? The topic for the day. Oh yeah, hold on. DC, play that first video. I'm glad you said that, man. I'm getting out of line. Play the first video.
Just go into it with a mentality that this man is probably going to be seeing other girls. He's probably going to be liking a bunch of pictures. He's probably going to be dating loads of girls on Tinder. I'm going to catch his dating profile, still be active. So instead of being the idiot in this situation, I'm going to take control and I'm going to replicate his behavior. And as a result, they're almost like cheat first before being cheated on. And that's become the mentality. And I think social media has had an impact on that as well. But it's almost like women are like, I'm no longer being the girl that cries over a cheating boyfriend. I'd rather be the one that has a backup boyfriend than be on the receiving end of this humiliation.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna talk about 8 o'clock. The main topic at 8 o'clock, we're gonna be talking about men cheating. Why do men cheat? But you know what I'm saying? The thing about it is all men don't cheat. So we're gonna be going through all that whole thing. The topic, that's what the topic gonna be. So Yvette asked what the topic for the day gonna be. Walter said Hoodie and Hector both in jail, LOL. So I sent him the link. So let's see if he's gonna come on. I sent him the link. He might had his feelings hurt or something, so he might not come on. But what's been going on though? What's been going on with you? I see what you're doing.
Oh man, shit. Just working, man. I created a curriculum for neurolinguistics programming for disenfranchised families. I just wrote a book on men's health. I'm doing some research on the book for PSTD. Matter of fact, now when you hear me say that, that's because I'm a master practitioner in NLP, and I have a behavioral therapy certification. So don't just think I'm out here writing books. I'm certified to speak on these subjects. So let's just be clear about that, because some people will go, "Who do you think you are to talk about those subjects?" That's because I paid the money and went to school to be able to do this type of stuff. You feel me? So,
But then sometimes you can live it. You live through all that, so you know about it. It's just not about school, because what school teaches you, like a book format. You know what I'm saying? It's an outline what school teaches you, but it's way different from real life. When you get in real life, it's totally different from what you learn in the books. You know what I'm saying? Once you get down there to the nitty gritty, it ain't like you studying PTSD. Why these people got PTSD? What's going on right there? The book is very nice about it. The
They
real
said
life is
healthy.
yeah.
It's healthy to have some life experience about some things too. And I feel like a lot of therapists, psych people do. I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them do, because it's like, why would you even want to study the mind? You know what I mean? So like you have to have bring some type of experience too, or the book would be out of touch. But the book is good, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I gotta add this in here. It tells you the proper things to say. Like there's certain things you don't say to in response to things. You know, it's just all of that type of technical stuff. You know, the same with specialists who've been through it.
Right. It's the thing that the reason why I wrote the book is because like Zoe said, most of the time you getting the cookie cutter cut out of this thing, man. You don't really have the experience. I mean, most of those people go to college, go to school, get an education, and then they go to office and they just look at you suffering through PTSD, you know. And it's a wide range of PTSD. It's not just military. It could be childhood trauma, a whole lot of different things. And I mean, shit, considering where I come from and how I grew up, I would think that even though I'm saying that I'm certified in these things, I have a little PTSD myself. You feel me? Because certain stuff triggers me and makes me act certain ways. I mean, shit, I talked to a therapist a while back who said he had ADHD, but he treats people with ADHD. So that should kind of take you down the road to where most of the time, if you go to somebody who is experiencing what you experienced and they've learned how to navigate it, that's a better therapist to go to than somebody who's just reading the book.
All right, and Amanda, you forgot the A. Amanda, say hey Annie, but look here, you got me here. You gotta see what you're doing here, but you speak to one person. That don't work. That don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Amanda.
You say, hey, y'all. You just specifically saying one person. You know, I feel some type of way now. No, I'm just playing. I've got to play. Yvette said book doesn't teach life experience.
But life experience, you got to understand in life though, if a person is already traumatized, a lot of people living in their trauma. So like, especially us as African Americans, you got to be careful taking your trauma to your cousin, your sister, even your own family, because there's so much trauma already embedded in the family. I only speak on us because everybody got their own set of complex issues in their own communities and stuff like that. So I only can speak for the community that I belong in. So just even like seeing people get shot, experiencing things like all the stuff that you experience through childhood, just if you came up in the hood in general, like a lot of that stuff warrants trauma and different responses to where this person might have the experience, but the book is gonna teach you like, oh yeah, don't say this, don't react to shit like that. Do you understand what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
you gotta.
All right,
y'all don't gotta relate actually.
Yvette, that's on Tuesday. Yvette Cook says, same with me and my therapist, talking about how the therapist know. And see, when she brought up the peer specialist, because I'm a certified peer specialist. So in order to be a certified peer specialist, you must went through something, and you're in the process of being treated or you've been treated, but it don't mean that you're not still affected by what's going on. You just understand what's going on.
But
and
they teach
Amanda,
you the proper etiquette though, with dealing with people and communicating.
Well, they both they both say.
You don't want to be talking to somebody that's stuck in their damn trauma.
No.
They telling themselves the wrong thing. Now they telling you some messed up stuff.
No. A peer specialist, you already got over it, but you still got issues. But you know how to handle your issue. You know how to control it. So I work for the VA. So, when I was working inside the VA, a lot of these patients will come to me, then go to a civilian because they feel I've been through that, done that, been there, done that. So they'll be comfortable coming to me, talking to me about things what they do with a civilian. Because civilian can't feel how the pain. Right. The civilian can't. If you never been, how you gonna treat something you never been through it? You never, you know what I'm saying? You be like, this don't make sense. This don't make sense. But let me read some of the comments. Amanda, I was just playing with you, but hey, she said, hey, I was almost 6 now. The guy too. They both, her and the therapist both got ADHD, and Amanda said, why is my A missing?
ADHD.
Oh no, you're talking about Amanda.
ADHD.
Amanda, I don't know.
Oh.
like an AA sponsor, right? AA sponsor, Amanda. you can't tell AA sponsor, you cannot tell somebody the what you call it when you want to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't tell you. You if you've never been in that situation, like drug addicts, oh man, if I was you, man, I just quit drugs or smoking cigarettes too. You can't just quit up and think you're gonna just quit up, just stop and quit. You know what I'm saying? You got to change your lifestyle. You got to stop hanging around certain people. You know what makes you weak. You know what tempts you. So you got to stay away from that temptation. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so that and well, we know what's coming up soon. Me and you and Annie, we already know what September gonna look like. So it's gonna be a heck of a year. The bottom half of the year is definitely gonna be extraordinary, man. I can't wait. I'm super excited,
And what he's talking about is September. We're gonna start filming another movie September 7th, Ride Out. We're gonna start filming Ride Out. And if y'all looked at Friday, I know everybody looked at Friday. This movie right here is the 2000 Friday. You get what I'm saying? It's the 2000, but it's not like Friday. It's not, we're not mimicking Friday. So, and then we also got Pretentious. Pretentious coming soon, and you're only going to be able to see it on KCE TV. So, yeah. So, Amanda said, I had to leave and come back, but I got my A back. Just like Stella got a groove back. Is Annie the writer? Annie is actually directing Ride Out. She's actually directing it. I am the writer. She's directing Ride Out.
Yes, sir.
So that's the lady you was talking to about writing debit card life matter too.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't think Hootie coming in. I guess he got a little attitude, but oh well. But I love her work. Hey, see, he got a fan. But
thank you. What the hell you mean I got a fan?
You got a fan. Says she loves your work.
I got a fan. Watch it, buddy. But thank you for your compliment.
She gonna take that back to Tuesday. Maybe I can't relate. This is speak that shit right here. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. I got to keep reminding them, you know what I'm saying, what show it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Number one fan.
Yeah, but but you keep doing what you're doing. You keep doing what you're doing. That's what's up. What you got going on? You got some things going on too that we can talk about real quick.
Well, if you guys are into self-care and wellness and things like that, and just understanding when you need to recharge and maybe reset and mentally recharge, you need to reset your nervous system sometimes, and there's ways to do that. Like, you really can be overwhelmed, and you can tell when you're overwhelmed, you can feel it and things like that. So if that's you, I want you to go to Maybe I Can't Relate on Patreon, and that's where you will find the 10-day reset. I've got something over there called the 10-day reset, and it's just basically a workbook that's going to help walk you through some self-care and journaling and positive affirmations. All of that type of things is for women, it's for men, it's for everybody. But I'm always geared toward my women out there. And this is how you just get started on your journey of resetting whatever you feel that you want to put behind you, and etc. So I'm going to be posting in the Patreon page. Make sure you go there, subscribe to it. It's free to be a member, but I do have other tiers available that I'll be happy to see y'all joining as I add more content.
Right. Yeah, we got a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things going on. So yeah, y'all go ahead and check that out. And Amanda says she got more than one fan, fool. Boy, hey, she got a bodyguard with her too, boy. I tell you.
Yes, absolutely.
Would it be bodyguard?
Yeah.
You know what bodyguard is?
No, what's that?
As a person that got your back, no, you don't have to do nothing. That person right there, that's that ride or die. That person right there, if you sneeze and the joker don't say bless you, they gonna be all up in that joker face like, hey, you didn't say bless you, you heard a sneeze, you heard that.
My hair is really hard right here. Feel my hair right here.
I want to ride.
Never mind, don't touch it. It's like really hard.
Yeah, that's what.
You ever have like hair that's hard?
No. Anyway, you just heard that back gay jump. You ever had hair that was hard? You ever had hair that? What a man sitting up there doing with what that is? What you call that? Glue on the head or something? What you call that? What you call it? The lace? You lay it down with the
lace front. Talking about the track.
What that stuff you put on there that make it hard?
This was a lace.
Whatever. Now when I get loose now.
Get loose. You've been threatening.
Yes,
I
get loose now.
You want to get jiggy with it?
I get loose, you gonna get up and run away. But we
that's my go-to. I got good feet. Like
we filming, we starting on Ride Out.
I got nice shoes too.
We started Ride Out, but the thing about it, we've been supposed to start, but when the rainy season, we live in Florida. So it's you know what I'm saying. So hopefully September 7th we're not scheduled to get no rain and we can get it done. You know what I'm saying. So we're gonna be really be doing this kind of piece by piece because you know in Florida we're not gonna have a whole day of not raining at all. You know we're not gonna have that. So we just gotta pick the time and hopefully we pick some days where it's raining overnight. So if it's raining overnight, then we get our things going. So y'all check that out. KCE TV is coming soon. So, you know, all your musicians, rappers, singers, and all that. Film writers, all your film writers, independents, only for independent artists only. Independent artists only. So if you're a major artist, don't even step to me because the answer is no. You know what I'm saying? You go to Tubi or whatever. But this is right for independent artists because Tubi started just for the independent artists. And then, you know, they start adding, you know what I'm saying, major movies on there. So when you go on Tubi, you see, say you see a movie like Life. We're going to watch Church Session. You got Life right there. You're going to watch, you know what I'm saying? Which one you going to pick first? You know what this movie about, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I will pick the other movie, but everybody's not like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So you going to pick what you know. You're going to pick what you know. So, yeah, check that out. Other than that, what else been going on? Trump got the wall black, so it'd be the lady said she's gonna paint the wall black. So if anybody try to climb over, it's gonna be so hot, they gonna burn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, then they got that what they call it
he think he's
alligator
smarter.
Alcatraz.
He think he's really smarter than them people climbing a wall. You just gonna paint it black and make it hot. You think they can't get across it because it's hot? Oh, okay. No. They're gonna be frying burritos at the top.
No, the thing about it is they just not gonna climb in the summertime. Duh.
Still jumping that bitch. Exactly.
I mean, it's the point on that wall, man, where you could just walk around it. Well, you can swim. You could just go around that one.
Go around it, yeah. It ain't like I-10 from the East Coast to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
You can walk around that one. It's a wall, but you can go around that one. You know, people that don't go on vacation. Yeah. Wow. I mean, on another note, man, I think my man said that. I read an article today that was crazy as hell. It said that the history that we know about slavery was wrong, and that white people were white people were the majority of the slaves. And I'm confused by that because why perpetrate a lie if that's the truth? And we know it's not the truth, but if that's the truth, why perpetrate that lie?
Well, the thing about it is they wasn't most of the slaves. Black people most of the slaves, but it was white people that were slaves. You had the Irish were slaves too. It was some white people. It was white people that slaves, and to be honest with you, it was some black slave owners. It was some black slave owners. Yvette said, "I'm protecting my mental health and not watching TV." It was a while. You know, I wasn't watching news for about maybe 4 years, and I just started back watching like the end of last year. I ain't watched news about summer last year. I started back watching the news, but I ain't watched the news in about 4 years. But it wasn't the majority of them was not. The majority of them was not there. And then they was treated better than the black slaves. You get what I'm saying? So the black slaves like still at the bottom of the totem pole, huh?
It's kind of like an indentured servant. Like if I owe my partner debt and stuff like that, I probably work for him for a little bit till I work out the debt. That was not the case with slaves. You know, no, you couldn't work out no debt. So
that's absolutely it, indentured servitude. And what it is that this country was just never meant to uphold rights for a person of color. And what ended up happening back in those days is the indentured servitude became easier to put on the Negro. You know what I mean? It was just easier to identify the Negro as, you know, this slave, the African or whatever. Like, it was like an identifiable thing, the skin color, something you really couldn't get away from. So that's why they were even breaking laws in 12 Years a Slave. The guy was a free person, you know what I'm saying? And it just so happened on the other side of the country, if your skin color fits the bill, you don't have your life, don't have no value. So I read a lot of books on that and stuff. I read a lot of books on that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Hey, Yvette said that's what the ones we know now as trailer trash. But
right.
you think about it though. But you think about it though, for real.
No, not necessarily.
But you think about it though,
Not
right?
necessarily.
You think about it though. You think about it though, right? All the races stuck together. The races stuck together because the Italians, they were down with the, you know what I'm saying, getting on the Italians, but the Italians like, nah, we ain't taking this. The Irish fought back. You get what I'm saying? They fought back. Our race, we turned against each other. Instead of going, you know what I'm saying, teaming up with each other, we turned against each other. And you know what I'm saying? So when one person wanted to get away, oh, I'm going just like Django, just saying same thing like Django. Hey, Candy. What is that, Candy? Man, they playing you as a fool. He like that girl. They came for that girl. They ain't none of your damn business. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't none of Samuel L. Jackson business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just another testament to the state, another statement that could be saying, okay, we own you. As a country, America owns the Negro. Like, you have no identity. You don't know where you come from. Every time you think you do, mix it up a little bit. You thought that you came up with the beatbox and like, okay, now you're putting rhythm to the drums and stuff like that. Up, nope, you didn't come up with it. And then we'll have even your people arguing that you didn't come up with it. I'm not here to debate that today, but that's what happens when you bring it up. So it used to be a conscious situation. It used to be our way of communication, and they turned it into something else. So now, you know, what we call the culture is what it is. Like, some people will argue that it's not a culture at all, but the culture is what the culture is now, and it's been orchestrated. So the America has always, even CIA documents have been released recently telling that the United States of America has been Confederate against the Negro man and woman, and making sure that they don't become too much, like that they don't reach their full potential as a group of people. And that's in CIA documentations and stuff like that.
Right. So I guess when we really look at that, I can personally say this here. When we talk about African Americans and all that, man, my grandparents said that they were, my grandmother on my mother's side said she was Blackfoot Indian, and my dad, people said that they were Cherokee Indian. Now, if you add that up, then we have a problem in that alone, because the reason why we don't get the respect that we are supposed to get is because the majority of us have not claimed our birthright. You feel me? Like, we sitting in the country that our people were here before the Pilgrims got here, and we would not stand up and say, "Yo, let's really get to the meat and potatoes of this thing." You feel me? Christopher Columbus said that when he got to Haiti, he was there. It was black people over. You feel me? When they got here, it was people of color over here. And even if you wanted to break it down to a simple science, when slaves escaped from their slave masters and all that, they hid out with the Indians and stuff like that. So therefore, you have them intermingling with Indians. That's how you get that. But I mean, shit, if you want to go back and break that DNA down, ancestry or whatever you got to do, this is probably the time when you should probably figure out where you from and where you belong. All
right, let me say this. We're gonna go on a quick break, real quick. I'm gonna read what Yvette said. She said, I'm in Oklahoma reservations, and you know, I was stationed there. She's from Lawton, Oklahoma, where I was stationed at. So yeah, I know that. That's the Cherokee. I think they Cherokee Indians down there. And said, we are too, Blackfoot and Choctaw. She's Cherokee, and I'm Creek Indians, which they're now
part Cherokee.
Yeah, part Cherokee. That's what I'm saying. But I'm part Creek Indians, which now they say is Seminole Indians, which was made up in the 1970s or 80s. Seminole, there was no such thing as Seminole Indian until the 70s, 80s. It was like, but anyway, our time, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back with celebrity gossip. But we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna make this our subject next week. We're gonna talk about this next week. So, but right now, take a break. Right now, we're gonna come back in 30 seconds to a minute with celebrity gossip.
I'm a nigga.
Oh yeah, it's that time. What y'all know about that Juke City? What y'all know about that Juke City love? So that Juke City love, it can be fast, it can be slow, but it's gonna be hot. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. That tippy toe to the front and back it up to the back. Jukes to the love with it. Jukes to the love with it. Jukes to the love with it. Now drop and drop. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now tippy toe to the front and back it up to the back. Jukes to the love with it. Jukes to the love with it. Jukes to the love with it. Now drop and drop.
Don't you know that I love you so? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, no Pinocchio. Matter of fact, I think I like it better when you don't talk. Matter of fact, I think I like it better with your clothes off.
Up for coffee. But is it coffee or coffee? No matter what, you've come prepared.
Welcome to Celebrity Gossip, brought to you by Blue Chew. Blue Chew, we got a special deal for our listener. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code SHYT, Shyt, the real way you spell shit, at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it, just $5. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to bluechew.com for details and safety information. And big thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring Celebrity Gossip. The music we played was part of the Bloodline called Juke City Love. It's playing on Spotify. Go and listen to it. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a Juke City Love challenge coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Celebrity Gossip with Annie Lowe. What you got for us?
Celebrity gossip, baby. Today in Celebrity Gossip, we're going to be gossiping, y'all. We're going to be doing some gossiping about Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if y'all been seeing Tiffany Haddish at the headlines or not. It was a rumor just recently, like 2 days ago, that she was exposing Tyler Perry. So this is just allegedly. I don't know if this is true or not. And this one, I haven't been able to find anything to back it up. But the next one I'll tell y'all is her fact, because there's a video out there, okay? And it's the video of her at Subway. I don't know if y'all seen it or not. But she's saying she left Hollywood because of him. Is that true? So Tiffany Haddish has allegedly spoken about the disturbing side of Tyler Perry that people don't see behind the scenes. She opened up about feeling betrayed by him and shared truths that were kept hidden for years. She talked about how Hollywood took a toll on her, saying it cost her peace, even her soul. And then to make it worse, she ended up being canceled. Is that what this is all about?
If Jimmy Kimmel hosting right now, she's not funny.
Some people feel you're not funny, sister.
You want to go first? I see what you're doing.
He don't want to say
I mean,
it.
shit. We talking about a half Jewish woman is what she said. Like she's Jewish and shit. You feel me? And I mean, let's just keep it a buck.
I know that.
Yeah, she said that she was half Jewish. She put it in one of her comedy specials, but let's just go back and think about the type of weird motherfucker that Tyler Perry is. You feel me? Like, and then Hollywood, we can go on and on about the shit that they say happen in Hollywood, you know. And when you think about that type of stuff, you would believe you would think that this is a young black woman who thought that she got an opportunity from Tyler Perry, but I don't believe that that's where her career started at, you know. And sometimes you move fast enough to where you forget that it costs. Like when you hear people in Hollywood say it costs to go in these rooms and go on these doors, it costs something to go in these rooms and go on these doors. And you get to see these Hollywood actors and these executives and producers doing weird shit at these parties that they go to and all that shit, man. I mean, I can remember when back when I was rapping or whatever, you know, and you get in some of these rooms, man, and shit, you immediately leave these rooms because that's the shit that you're not with. What she's saying is that it's cost her soul because she sold her soul and then she tried to get it back and now she can't get it back.
Can't get it back. You sold it.
That's what's happening with her right now. She got canceled because she was getting ready to run her mouth.
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is with her is, I forgot who found that she was sleeping in the car. I think it was what's that dude name? Little short dude.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart or something gave
I
her
think
some
it was
money or something. Huh?
I think it was Kevin that she said found it.
Yeah. And the thing about it is then, you know what I'm saying, she started getting her little, and I ain't, I say everything little, but she started getting her notoriety and all that. And then, Cat Williams came and started telling her the truth, but she didn't want to listen. At that time, Cat Williams was right. He even told Monique. He even told Monique,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, Monique, you need to do the blase. And then next thing you know, him and Monique end up working together. He got Monique on this tour because Monique heard what he said and understood what he was saying. He wasn't trying to roast her. He trying to tell y'all the truth, and they wasn't listening. So, but when she came down there to Miami, after that, she was so drunk on that damn stage that, man, they roast the shit out of her. I mean, y'all didn't hear about that? Yeah. I think it was during the COVID or whatever, after the COVID, or right before the COVID, right after the COVID.
Yeah.
Man, she was so drunk and she went on that stage. So, and then you got
it happens, mistakes happen.
And then you got one of the Wayans brother, Marlon. They supposed to be good friends. One of Marlon said straight out that I wouldn't hire you in none of my movies because you're not serious.
And serious means when
serious.
to hold them and when to fold them. Like, you don't really drink on the job. Like, it's people that's full-blown alcoholics. When they go to that office Monday through Thursday or whatever, like, they're not. You know what I'm saying? For 8 hours, whatever they do, they're not.
And if you performing on the stage,
you're not serious. If you can't bring that serious,
If you performing on that stage, I had a homeboy that he's doing this
especially
thing
when
now.
it's money involved. They have high stakes.
He's doing.
Right. But when
my homeboy right now, he's doing his thing right now. We used to do comedy down here for Orlando. He went up there to Texas and met up with Kill Tony. He's doing his thing now. But when he got up there, he get on the stage and he be so fucked up. He boom, boom, boom. He don't know what he's doing. So he went up there to Texas, and I guess Kill Tony, somebody told him and got him straight, like, hey, you need to leave this alone. If you can't handle your drink like that, stop drinking at all because it messed up your career. So guess what? He stopped drinking.
Right.
He started drinking, and that's when he started shining. Because when he get on the stage and he say things, you can't understand what he's saying, and it just got crazy. But now he's doing his thing right now, So he's doing his thing right now. Walter said she know she sold out. Time to pay the contract.
And you get to losing weight and stuff when you figure out that you have to pay that bill, man. Because the bill come due. That's regular. Once you make that agreement, and you get what you asking for, and when it's time to pay up, that's what happens. You trying to tell the secrets because you don't want to pay, or you go on the run and shit. And if she was in Miami and she was drunk and shit, she could have had a rough time trying to get up out of that shit. Not that she up out of it now, because I think somebody just said she hosted Jimmy Kimmel. They sucked you right back in, love. They pulled you right back into the fucking fight. That's how that works. You're not gonna get away. You can't get away from it.
Tiffany Haddish is an amazing actress in the movies that I've seen her in. She did a good performance, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Whether that was your sister, cousin, or somebody you never met. It could be a foreigner. She might be African in real life, but in this role, is she doing a good job? Like, Tiffany Haddish is an amazing actress. So, it's just kind of crazy to hear the other stuff. Like, she was on the podcast a few months ago saying that everybody with she was talking all scientific. She said everybody with more than one baby daddy, like, they have some things mixed up in them. What would make you study women with several baby daddies? Like, you should be studying your craft and how to not cuss people out in Subway, because that's what else she did. Let me read this to you guys.
Let's see what she said about it.
Tiffany Haddish, this is August 14, 2025. Tiffany Haddish made headlines. Yeah, no, she said, but it was true. When she was saying it, I was like, oh my God, this real, this deep. Like, yo, like, she right. Like, she's saying, like, but she tried to, I ain't gonna say she right, but because it was a strong statement. She was explaining scientifically how women with different partners have a mental health issue, is what she called it, because they have all these different ideals and ideas from people. That's a philosophy that's out there. Like, it's not nothing brand new. But I was listening to her. I was like, okay, she's about to start talking different. Anyway, Tiffany Haddish made headlines after a heated exchange at a Subway restaurant in Canton, Mississippi. The comedian and actress, she was in town filming The Girl in the River. She reportedly became upset after learning Subway no longer serves pastrami. A menu item this menu item has been discontinued about 8 years ago. The confrontation captured by an employee on video spread rapidly across Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Subway employee, she accused Tiffany Haddish of being rude to the staff. Like she just was telling her, like, you rude.
I have the video.
Okay, perfect.
I have the video if you want.
Yeah, play it, DC.
This is just describing it.
Yes, sir.
And the other lady, they play on the, I don't know, I forgot, but they so rude. Here goes Tiffany Haddish right here. She mad we didn't have no pastrami, so she got mad and left. There she is, y'all. There she is, rude. Rude. The Haddish. And the other lady, they play on the, I don't know, I forgot, but they so rude. Here goes Tiffany Haddish right here. She mad we didn't have no pastrami, so she got mad and left.
to me that's just some ignorant ghetto bullshit. I'm gonna tell you straight like that. That's some ignorant ghetto bullshit. Because somebody like me that was born in the project, raised in the projects, then moved out the projects. But where I moved at, it might well be in the projects because it was worse than the project anyway. The thing about it is though, right? We know how to act when we go places. You know how to act when you go place. That right there, she felt that she deserved whatever she get. Oh, I deserve to get pastrami. I'm Tiffany Haddish. Give me pastrami. I don't want that bologna. I don't want no Spanish. She had like she want them damn girls too good to eat potted meat or something. You feel
they haven't had pastrami at Subway in 8 years. What would make you come and ask for that unless you are high on drugs? Now I ain't trying to call nobody a crackhead because I'm not Judge Mathis, but this is Speak That Shit. And I'm gonna go ahead and speak my shit on this. She was ghetto. She was being ghetto. Yvette said trifling. I second that motion. Order in the court.
Why you brought
trifling?
Judge Mathis.
She looked like she had no shoes on. Like, was she ready to fight the people? But them people were so starstruck. Being a public figure, you should know better than that. Just that's what I will say, honestly. Like, being a public figure, that's what you signed up for. Them people not harassing you. They face literally lit up when they seen you. Like, you know what I mean? For you to be pretty and have an ugly attitude, you really just an ugly ass person. And that's why Marlon Wayans ain't want to work with you when he said you can't come over because you don't play right.
Well, he said she's not serious. She not. When they trying to do a scene, she interrupted by trying to do something funny. But my thing about it is she's a star. You said they were starstruck. If they were starstruck, guess what they would have did? Guess what they would have did? If she had to play the role right and were all right, this and that, one of the damn girls would have left that motherfucking damn Subway, go down there to the Dollar General, Dollar Tree, or whatever store it is near the store and get some pastrami and came back there just for her. I mean, now she gonna be eating a Dollar Tree
pastrami. You ain't doing all that no more for stars. Like everybody's famous these days. Like nobody's doing all that no more.
She gonna do that. She gonna do that for that pastrami. But at the same time, you buy pastrami from the Dollar Tree, you gonna get what you get. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, if I was there, and I ain't talking about just because a star came there, but somebody came there and they said we want some pastrami and there's a store next door, I would have like, you know what, we're just gonna go get this pastrami and we're gonna come back. It don't have to be a star, whatever. A person like, man, I wish I had some pastrami. I go get you some.
Okay, so that's what she was upset about then. That's the treatment that she felt. That girl might not have been trained in that type of interactions. And you still, like, they still was just seem like some nice people, some country females. You know what I mean? They seem like some cool, nice people. Like, and she rude. Like, why, we just working and we said we don't got no pastrami, ma'am. Like, how dare you do all that to them people because they didn't know to run and get pastrami, which that's not policy anyway. So me, I don't have no sympathy for it. Like, I don't have no understanding for, you could have went and got it. Like,
you gotta know that though, man. You gotta know that.
And respect for people as human beings. So that's what she didn't give.
What
you gotta know McDonald's don't make BLT anymore. You feel me? You gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. That's the person that's not in control of her emotions. You feel me? Like you gotta know that 8 years ago, man, you wasn't so caught up in your career that you didn't know that Subway don't make pastrami anymore. I mean, I see.
I'm
Yvette
just saying,
said
I
I
didn't
blame.
know. I never ate pastrami anyway, so I ain't know.
Listen, I don't eat pastrami now, so that wouldn't have been something I didn't know. But I mean, they discontinued some other stuff in Subway. But so if you walk in and feel like just because you who you are, somebody should make an adjustment just for you. That's wild, because I'm sure it was another place around a sandwich shop where you could have got a pastrami sandwich. You feel me? I mean, Subway is like Subway. They not charging a whole lot of money for their sandwiches and shit like that.
So they ain't gonna have
you
all the
could have funded
expensive
the
stuff.
money. Right. You're not really going in the Subway and getting a sandwich like that, bro.
No.
She mad about pastrami. She crashing out over pastrami. That should let you know. I don't know whether Common did something to her or not, but shit, I know that she's not in control of her emotions at all. That's not professional.
Right, and you talking about people with baby daddies, you need to go get your medication. Like, don't talk about why people got mental health issues. Figure out why you got yours. You don't have any children, but don't do that. Don't come for the mommies.
All right.
Get your shit. Go get your, because a lot of moms is on mental health medications though. Like, they taking they shit. They making sure they get their checklist done throughout the day. What the fuck are you doing cussing about pastrami?
All right. Yvette says shows how fucked up she really is. She said, I blame Common. Subway is the bottom of the barrel to me.
Eat fresh, Yvette.
I'm only doing Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's do be hitting though. Now wait a minute. Now Jersey Mike's do hit. They do put that put it on that grill and cook it up real decent though. So I know that.
Well, I ain't gonna talk about Subway because they're a future sponsor. So I ain't gonna talk about your Subway. But if you don't sponsor me, I'm gonna talk bad about you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right now, I ain't gonna talk bad about it. But when I get this letter back, if you deny me, boy, I'm just saying. I'm talking about Jared. It ain't Jared. I'm talking about all the mother, Jared and everybody.
I don't know if it's the problem with Subway specifically. I think the idea is that everybody has the choice on where they want to go. Like some people go to McDonald's, some people go to Burger King, some people go to Applebee's, some people go to Chili's. It's just what you like. But if you go inside Chili's, don't go inside Chili's and knock over glasses and shit saying, I don't really like this place anyway. You feel me? Like, don't go into someone's establishment and say, y'all fucked up people because y'all don't have pastrami here. Pastrami could be real fucking expensive for Subway to buy that.
I want to say something though. I gotta cut in. I want to speak that shit moment for myself, y'all, for the ladies, real quick. Listen.
But you take that on Tuesday.
No, I'm gonna bring my Toledo accent real strong because I want y'all to hear me and understand me.
Tuesday.
Don't interrupt me. No, I make real good points, and I'm about to make a real good point. Okay, so the movie stars of the 1990s, 1995, 1998, like those movie stars had it where I'm gonna have my way no matter where I go, and I'm offended. Oh my God, you don't know who I am? Like even going into the 2000s, like it would be DJs who would be like taken aback. Oh, you don't know who I am? And this before social media. Like this, how these people literally felt. They felt so popular and so catered to that it would be offensive if you don't know who they are, and they about to call 10 people, and now you're the dick. You might be getting fired because they just used to cause a big scene. This is some shit of the 90s. So anybody like y'all 80s babies and younger like need to get with the times that everybody famous right now. And I don't mean that like everybody, but in general, it's kind of like everybody feel like that star a little bit, and it's just not that serious. Like when people run into you, they not putting you on that much of a pedestal like that, even if you are a huge star. Because at first that's what the huge stars is mad about. They like, reality stars are getting attention and they haven't went to acting school. I went to Juilliard today. All this bullshit that they did before they went to Hollywood or whatever. But it's a new day and age. So even with her, like that culture is still alive a little bit in LA because they can contain it and do that and treat people like that. Right. But when you go somewhere else, that's not the culture of being a celebrity no more. Like people just might like your work and be happy to see you or whatever. And that's like, that's it. Can I get a, she was just very rude. That's all.
All right. Like T.I. did that.
Rude. I like how they handled it too. Rude. I like how they handled it. A what? A is for horses.
T.I. I ain't say hey. I said A. And then I say hey. T.I. pulled that like Kat said, I know I'm a star player. But see, like T.I. pulled that. Remember, he went to Houston or something. It was like maybe a month, 3 months ago, whatever.
Yeah.
He went to Houston, and the person at the door didn't know who he was. So he gonna try to roast the damn dude at the door. You don't know who I am, because you know what I'm saying. No, I don't know who you are. Clifton, no, I don't know who you are. Yeah, I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? That would do like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So he trying to roast, and then he got him on a video camera. You know what I'm saying? Video camera, him roasting. That's ghetto, man. Don't cause nobody. To be honest with you, once we get up there, I don't want nobody recognizing me. I'm gonna be somewhere where boom, boom, boom. I don't want you recognizing me. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm safe.
Right.
I'm safe. When you start recognizing, you got the stalkers coming out, you got the jack boys coming out, you got the scammers coming by, you got the people like, oh, y'all was your child from such and such. Then you got the people like something that happened 30 years ago, you don't even remember. Oh, yeah, he gave me some weed, and then, you know, we had sex. So I want $50 million or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Some bullshit like that.
I don't think social media is a bad thing, though, because it's humbling a lot of people, and it's a good thing to be humble in some categories. Like, just because you hit 1 million, like, oh, I thought you was taking a picture of me. Like, bitch, don't nobody fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people out here that's actually doing good for themselves or doing good with their numbers on certain platforms and shit like that. And when you go out into the world, you're not like everybody. You can't say everybody knows you. Like, everybody don't know you. Like, people have to come across that certain platform to even know that you're at 1 million. Like, nobody cares today. That's my standpoint as a millennial. Like, nobody cares. Like, is your amount of views converting into cash dollars?
All right. Yvette said, look at poor Gorilla. The girl wasn't even home. What happened to her? You probably know about that.
Look at Gorilla. The poor girl wasn't.
I'm not sure.
She wasn't home.
Yeah, something happened to her.
They must have kicked in the house or something like that, maybe. That's what it sounds like. But I mean, let's keep it a buck though, man. While we figuring out what happened to Glorilla. It's just a job. They just have a job where they act and they get in front of a camera. I mean, shit. If you promote them at McDonald's that's behind the counter and they TikTok famous and shit, when you go into McDonald's and they in there, you probably gonna act the same way. You feel me? Just a person that's got a job that makes a little bit more money than the average person. But I mean, shit, it ain't nothing to go head over heels. I mean, I'd have been around motherfuckers, man, that I walked by and somebody had to tell me who they was because I'm oblivious to that type of shit. I really don't get into being starstruck by nobody because I know
and that's been humbling them. Like, a lot of them is running into that. Like, even people that was popular to us, like, these young kids don't know them, you know?
Go ahead and play the video.
Wale, like, they be like, what?
I have the Glorilla video. It happened in Atlanta.
Yeah, I said go ahead and play it. I was just reading on it right now. It said Forsyth.
She was in Forsyth? Okay.
Real name Gloria Hallelujah Woods was arrested on felony drug charges in Forsyth County, Georgia, after police found marijuana and a controlled substance in her home while investigating a burglary that occurred in her absence. Glorilla was out of state performing at the WNBA All-Star game in Indianapolis when her family, who remained at the house, were traumatized by the home invasion. Intruders stole valuables and fled after one person inside fired a warning shot. Upon searching her residence, authorities alleged discovering a substantial amount of marijuana. Glorilla turned herself in voluntarily and was released on bond of over $22,000. In a defiant social media post, she responded, "Long story short, my house gets home invaded, and I'm the only one that gets arrested." She criticized law enforcement for prioritizing the drug charges over the burglary investigation, adding, "My house got robbed. I wasn't home." This marks Glorilla's second legal incident in Georgia. She was previously arrested in April 2024 on DUI.
All right, DC, you cut it out right now. I'm just gonna say something real quick and let everybody else talk. You was about one dumb motherfucker. Now you already know you had all that damn weed in your damn house and shit like that. I know you shit got burglarized, and yeah, you should call the police. But the first thing you do is hide that shit. Then you call the fucking police. Go dig a hole. You should have a hole in the backyard already with a plant sitting on top. Just move the plant, throw the shit in there, put that plant right back down there. Then call the fucking police. That's what the fuck you should do. You don't call the damn police. You know you got control, whatever controlled substance is. Probably some pills or some shit like that. You got all that in your fucking house. When the police come, you know they're gonna do an investigation. You know they're gonna be nosed. That's what they're looking for.
Right.
That's all I got to say on that.
I'm about to cry.
I mean,
It's so fucking sad. No, because what I don't have sympathy for is people with their petty crimes and they stupid fucking shit that they do every day. You hop in your car without a license and you're careless. You smoking weed. You got weed in the dash. You selling shit. This is a situation where you just on your shit. I don't care if she sold pounds or not. But what just happened? She's out handling her business and her family gets robbed. They call the police and now she in trouble because they like her shit. Like this is her shit is where her shit is at. That ain't none of our business. Like that's what be happening in the streets though. Like what the fuck? I'm about to cry, bro.
What'd you say?
So when you get to a certain level, right? You put things in place to protect yourself. You feel me? Like once I get to that level, I don't live in Tampa no more. I live in Dade City with nobody fucking know me. And I live on about 40 acres and shit. And it take about 2 miles to drive down to the house. And trust me, I'm gonna see you coming. You know what I mean? Or somebody gonna know you coming. You can't go up there and feel like I'm hood and I'm finna move in the hood. Cause I'm talking about everybody lurking. You feel me? They waiting to do something. The question is, how do they get access to your house like that? How do they know where you live? Because if you try to Google Will Smith house right now, you can't find it on Google. Let alone follow him to it, like a gated community or something like that. Got to be the idea that you think when you making that kind of money and you know what they doing to people like Young Dolph and the rest of these cats that are getting shot up and killed because they famous like that. Okay, she was not home, but even with that being said, if for somebody to invade your home like that, you didn't even put up the necessary security measures to protect the people that you left behind in your home. That's wild.
Yvette said it was the house guest, so it was the house guest stuff.
I'm mad at them.
Then say she was not there. So
I feel like it was an argument.
So to answer your question, I see what you're doing. To answer your question is the house guest, the one that was slipping. The house guest it could have been a setup. The house guest probably could have set all that up. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't on Glorilla, it was a house guest. And she the only one went to jail for it, and it was a house guest stuff. The house guest wasn't there. Come on now.
No, you need to know your rights and be stern. Why you let the police in my house, sis? Why you let them walk around with flashlights? They can answer questions outside. We were robbed. The door is here. Check the hinges. No, you do not have permission to just walk through the house. Sometimes you get so friendly with police knowing that you're innocent, you don't give up none of your rights. Never. In no situation do you give up your rights.
But if you call the police, they
don't have a right to come through your house. That's your right to say no.
If you call the police,
and it ain't even your fucking house. I'll be so pissed.
Hold on. If you call the police and you say somebody burglarized my house, it was a home invasion inside my house. If you call the police for that, the police do have the right to come inside your house because you called the police and so somebody broke in my house, came in my house, and they burglarized my house. So the first thing, like I said, first thing I would have did. Yeah, the first thing I would have said is, you know what, we ain't worried about it or whatever. Turn it, you know what I'm saying? Call 911, don't worry about it. But we're going to read this last comment and we're going to go on our break. They be young. Look at Young Thug and his crew. And everybody was telling. Only one person, I think, caused some time for that Young Thug thing. But we're going to take a break and we're going to come back with our main topic.
Yes, sir.
About 1 minute.
1 minute.
Shout out to Young Glow.
Break queen. I can show you how to get paid, queen. I can show you how to get like me. Touchdown and take clients in any city like me. Be a boss in the streets, it really costs when we eat. I'm getting paid in my sleep, I might just brave for free. I walk into the spot, I'm who they came to see. She think I want her man, he a lame to me. His mama came to me, his sister paying the fee. And I'm all the way up what you thought I was asleep? 500 for Bohemians is nothing to me. Just hit my line, you can trust me. Autistic kid, I got a special seat. What's your favorite show? And would you like a treat? It's my money, I need it now. I wash my hands again and again. I wash my hands again and again. I wash my hands again and again. Yeah. Tell me everything. Don't tell me I can't do anything. I'm living life, live with integrity. Watch what you say to me, play with me. Respect is not a given.
Likes you. Nobody likes to be around you.
Everybody likes me. You're the only one that keep insulting me.
I'm the only one that keep it real with you.
I wouldn't even think about none of that shit till you start drilling that shit in my head.
Who is always there for you when you need somebody? Me. Am I right?
You think you perfect?
I am. Compared to you?
I wash my hands again and again. I wash my hands again and again.
Pretentious. If you want a sneak preview, you can go on King's Council ENT, hit the event sign, the event tab, and you can sign up for it. Like I said, I'm just waiting. It's still being edited, so I'll let y'all know when it be ready for a sneak preview. You know what I'm saying? You watch it before everybody else watch it, and after that, it's only going to be on the King's Council ENT app, the KCE TV app. That's the only way you'll be able to see it on the KCE TV tab. So app. So DC, play that video. Play the first one again, then play the second one.
I'll just go into it with the mentality that this man is probably going to be seeing other girls. He's probably going to be liking a bunch of pictures. He's probably going to be dating loads of girls on Tinder. I'm going to catch his dating profile, still be active. So instead of being the idiot in this situation, I'm going to take control and I'm going to replicate his behavior. And as a result, they're almost like cheat first before being cheated on. And that's become the mentality. And I think social media has had an impact on that as well. But it's almost like women are like, I'm no longer being the girl that cries over a cheating boyfriend. I'd rather be the one that has a backup boyfriend than be on the receiving end of this humiliation.
Loyal
right, now play the second one.
He cheated, not because you lacked anything, but because he lacked everything. He wasn't man enough to handle your loyalty. Yeah, I said it. You gave him consistency. He got bored. You gave him peace, and he went chasing chaos. You showed up daily. He still went looking for something different. Why? Because real love requires maturity, and he ain't built for that. He's insecure. He's unhealed. He don't know how to receive love without sabotaging it. He cheats because it's easier to be reckless than to rise up and be deserving. He's used to drama, used to pain, so when a woman comes with love, patience, and purpose, he panics. He don't recognize royalty when he sees it. But you ain't broken. You ain't the problem. You just too much woman for a little boy. He lost the moment he made her feel special while you were giving him the world. Comment she was the prize if you feel that truth in your chest. And hit that follow, because this page don't sugarcoat.
All right, Walter says Steve Harvey has no credit with those words at all. I'm going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about I know how we do it now. We go around in a circle, let everybody say what they got to say, and then, it's free for all. So, Annie, what you got to say about this?
About what? Like, what is there to say? There wasn't a question.
Well, the topic is, why do men cheat? The lady's saying, really, the lady's saying that, really, I'm getting what the lady's saying is men cheat because women women cheat. Women waiting for the man to cheat, so she go out there doing what she doing. That's what the lady said. Now she going out there doing what she doing, expecting the man to cheat. That's what the lady said. Now Steve Harvey started talking about it's all on the man. He was man enough to be with you. He was a little boy and all that. So
he's semi-right. People cheat. I don't know if we were speaking on men or women. Were we speaking on men only?
It's
like
one man cheat. So, but you could say women too. It don't matter.
So humans cheat because they're cowards. They're cowards. They don't have the balls and the inner ability to be a stand-up person who is like, you know what, I don't want to be with you. Or they don't have the inner reflection to say, okay, I don't want to be with this person, but I still want to keep them around. And that's what be happening. Like they want to keep you around, but that's why they're messing with other people. They don't want to fucking be with you. They don't want you, but they do want you to be there for a reason. There's some reason that I feel like there's always some reason. And sometimes the reason is just because the woman won't let go. Like sometimes it's just because the other party won't let go. The man might not let go.
All right. I'm gonna read some of these comments that we're gonna get. I see what you're doing. Comment. So we say no reason. If I said no reason because they want to. Amanda said men cheat because they love to chase. Women need to mix it up and keep. Women need to mix it up and keep them chasing in a relationship. All right. Hood Deal said, what did I say? Load the internet sucks over here. So give me a week or so to get straight. And Yvette said, in these last days, more women are allowing their men to cheat in these last days. So what you got to say about this? I see what you're doing.
I think the big thing about it, what the young lady said was, she spoke from an anticipatory view. Like when she said that women today expect their man to cheat, so they go out and say, I'm gonna have a backup boyfriend. You feel me? Most of the time, my opinion is this right here. No one ever really buys into their relationship, right? You come in with baggage. Nobody want to deal with the baggage. You come in not committed to the relationship. So you got something to fall back on. And until you decide that you don't have anything to fall back on and say, yo, I'm going to be committed to this one person, then that's the cheating comes from that, because you end up looking and both parties become disrespect. You feel me? The woman might say some shit like, oh, my other dude was better than you were. And then the man's mind, oh, this nigga can still get up on you. You feel me? And it sometimes be the shit that be said, the disrespect that be given to some of these men that cause them to act different. You feel me? Let's go into this. Respect. Number one thing for a man is respect. And then it goes from that. Once you take the respect out of the thing, first time you say something disrespectful about him, about his mama, or you may meet a man who got kids from another woman, fuck them kids, or any of that type of shit, man. You pull the respect out of the shit, and now we trying to work on the shit, and you have never receded back from the disrespect. Once you don't respond to that, there it escalate, or if you respond to it, she the victim now. You know what I'm saying? And he always gonna be wrong in the situation. The expectation for him is you should be able to take what I'm giving. No, that's not the way that's supposed to go. You feel me? You have to give the same thing you have to give the same thing back that you're requiring from a man. You feel me? And it goes vice versa. I'm not speaking against women like that shit. I mean, it's the women out there who will tell you to your face, I'm slicker than you are. You feel me? And you can't come into that way expressing the things that you think are coming in, giving the idea or thought that you finna try to get over on the man. You feel me? Not all women come into the thing genuine. That's why some of them have never been cheated on. And some of them get cheated on because you gave out an impression or you gave out the wrong vibe, and Buddy responded to the vibe. You feel me? That's how that works.
All right, now let me read the comments, and I'm gonna say my little piece. Cheating is not always a deal breaker. And she said, y'all never been to no swingers club. We went to a swingers club to do comedy. Eyes wide shut. One summer, was fall, little fall, summer, the end of summer, fall, right before preseason happened, and then right before a couple of seasons, we eyes wide shut, we're doing comedy up there. And there was a lot of people going up there doing their thing, and it was, what I'm saying, it's just like, to me personally, I don't see how you're gonna be able to perform with people around you watching everybody doing this, and then it was just like, I don't know. But anyway, my answer to this question, to what the lady was saying, is and what Steve Harvey, I ain't even listen to Steve Harvey. We ain't listen to Steve Harvey because he act like he perfect. You think we forgot what you did? You think we forgot how you and Margie got married, bro? You forgot when you made up that book, think like a man, act like a lady, think or however you say it, and you went against the bro code, but everything you did in that was you. You did this and acting like you so Mr. Perfect and all that. But anyway, women, not all men cheat. For one, I'm gonna say that right there. A cheater gonna be a cheater, gonna be a cheater, gonna be a cheater. You know what I'm saying? And then cheating, and when we say cheating, we all think about sex. Cheating don't always have to be about sex. Cheating could be conversation. Flirting is cheating. That's, what I'm saying. Cheating is like what the Bible says. What comes from the heart comes out the mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out. In other words, it's gonna come out. So what's in the heart is the Bible say this: if you lust in your heart, you already commit adultery. You already cheated. So so my thing about it is when you talking about cheating on somebody, that applies to a married man and married woman. And when I say a married man and married woman, I don't mean married by what the government telling you got to get that piece of paper. No. I'm talking about married spiritually. I'm talking about you're married. Hold on now. I'm gonna say my piece. You got to be married spiritually. I mean, if you married spiritually, if you married this person, and it go for men and women, not just men, not just women, it go for both of them. If you marry this person in front of God, I'm gonna be married to this person spiritually. I'm gonna be married to this person. You're not supposed to commit adultery. That's said in the Bible. You're not supposed to commit adultery. Now, the lady said that, and even what you said, I see what you're doing on what you said about is in your mind that, okay, I can do it better than him. You go in a relationship thinking, oh, I'm slicking to you, I'm slicking to you. You don't even need to be in that relationship with that person right there. Because when that person says, I'm slicking you, oh, I can do this and I can do that and this and that. And for the women that go back to these men, and I'm not going against the man, don't get me wrong, but for the women that keep going back to these men, knowing you're going to keep cheating, this and that, you disvalue yourself.
That's your business.
I'm saying you just value yourself.
Don't go telling everybody. Don't go running it around. If you're gonna be there regardless, then be your ass there regardless. And whatever you want is your business. All that shit is y'all business. If y'all cut your STD together, then hold hands and you know what I mean, rock together. That's what I think about it personally. And then when they bounce off of the phrase that everybody uses, the phrase of having something to fall back on, that's insinuating that you always need something, and your something is another person. What taught you, at what age did something teach y'all that you need another person always?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you're falling back on something, that means that you always need something. You could be falling back into your peace. You were supposed to be taught how to have peace. Like, I don't know, like if that's like a mentality of straight out of people only knowing adulthood as being like sharing apartments with boyfriend, girlfriends and stuff like that. But real life, I believe real life is supposed to start with like, you should try to have your own thing going on first. You know what I mean? And if not, you might learn that. Like personally, I learned it after the fact. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have my own thing going on at first. Then I had a stage where like my peace is everything. Like it ain't no falling back on no fucking body. It's falling back to myself and my peace and my space and my plants, my quiet in the morning and all of the good shit that comes along with, you know what I'm saying, a person not disturbing your peace if that's what that person is doing for you. It's not about you being a toxicity and a negative entity in their life. Now you a demonic force causing hurt to somebody else. Now you're hurting somebody else for what? For what? I don't have an understanding for it personally.
Right, and I'm reading some of the comments. Yvette said participants are very different, talking about the swingers club. Amanda said, I have been thinking of doing some swinging on the side as a hobby. Okay.
Amanda.
And Yvette said, what about those that have multiple wives? See, and that's where it get tricky in the Bible, because it said one man for one wife, but then everybody in the Bible had a lot of wives. So I can't even speak on that because I don't know. I'm only speaking on what I know, so I can't really speak on that. Walter said, why do you never see women with multiple husbands, but you see the man with multiple wives?
Because
history is facts.
It's because a man can have a lot of babies at one time, but a woman can only have one baby every 9 months, every 12 weeks. Every year she can only have a baby. So it makes more sense for a man, the male species of human, to mate with several female species. If they was like set up in that way, that's why it would make sense. But for a woman with all these men, it wouldn't make sense because you wouldn't know who's the paternal bloodline. It's a lot of confusion that'll be involved in that.
There's still a lot of confusion now. People think kids, they kids, and they kids.
Maurice.
They think kids, they kids. They always call them men dolls, but all these women be going on Maury, and they have tested 8 or 9 different dudes, and they talking about men are dolls. So men are dolls. What you call these girls? You know what I'm saying? Come on. What you got to say?
I mean, it's hard enough. I would think that it's hard enough for a woman to deal with one man. Just like I would think that it's hard enough for a man to deal with more than one woman. I know that would be me. You feel me? I mean, the personalities, and where all y'all gonna live in the same household? It's gonna be fights every night. You said it was my turn. It's my turn. You feel me? So everybody at the door trying to get in the room with one woman. Wow, that's not realistic. I mean, I go back to when Annie said, "Why do you need somebody to fall back on?" You feel me? Why can't it just be one person? You feel me? Like the idea of getting one person and being with that one person is because you got STDs and all this other bullshit going on in the world. And the peace of mind that you get from having one person and knowing that they're loyal to you is that you don't have to worry about none of that shit. You feel me? You can go and be great and conquer the fucking world as a man if you know that the one that's behind you got your back and you ain't got to worry about it being in nobody else's face. You feel me?
That's maturity though. That's cool. When it comes to the topic being cheating, like I feel like cheating is only cheating is going outside of whatever we agreed to. So party can't tell me what's cheating in my relationship. Like an outside party can't tell me what's cheating, like because we know what we agreed to.
Well, some people
and
the thing about it is people have open relationships. They have, but just like you said the first time when you start talking, when you interrupted me a little bit, but you start talking though. The thing about it is what you said is that's your business. What you said when you first came, what you said, that's your business. And I agree with that. That's your business. We frozen, see. We frozen. But that's your business. So the thing about it is if you sit out there and you put your business out there to the world, don't be mad because the world clowning you because of your business. You understand what I'm saying? That's your business. But DC, play that next video.
And they're way more quicker and way more slicker than men. Because women will stick to the routine. Men will switch up. All of a sudden, the man's acting weird. He's not answering the call. A woman will come home, feed you. Hey, baby, everything in the whole routine is the same. You will never know. And men, y'all are not as tuned in. So women, they do be cheating. I know plenty of women and stories of women who be cheating and doing their thing on the low.
Uh-oh. That's trouble.
What you got to say, Annie?
What's her point? Like, I don't see the point of it. Like, I don't see the point of it. Am I fucking up the conversation? Like, I just don't.
Yeah, absolutely not. You're not.
See the point of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to me, it's low frequency. Like, I be on some high vibrational shit. I ain't gonna cap. Like, I be on some high vibrational shit. To me, all of that is low vibrational. For one, even to assign one woman to one man is not really the idea of love. If you have possessional thoughts over me, that's not love. Like love, nowhere does love say that I own you and I don't want you to talk to somebody else, date somebody else, fuck somebody else. And that's really my opinion. Like I'm not gonna cap.
Well, the thing about it is if you come in that relationship like, hey,
It's
we're
what we
gonna
agree.
be,
Don't break
we'll,
trust though.
if
Right.
we're gonna do this, okay, I want to mess with who I want to mess, I want to mess with, then that's what you do. But if you go in that agreement like, okay, no, I'm supposed to be for you, you're supposed to be for me, and that's what's supposed to be marriage supposed to be about. But then again, it depends on your agreement when you got married. So is the agreement with that person? Is it biblical? You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna be biblical. You want to be spiritual, you got to live by the Bible. You got to live biblically. But you know what I'm saying? Is that hard? Yes, it is kind of hard. It is hard because you know you got all these commandments. They only talk about 10, but you got all kind of commandments to live. You got to live this way. But it's not 10 minutes the chosen one, so I don't even talk about that. But anyway, what I'm saying is you got to if me personally, no, you ain't fucking with nobody else. This and that. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no now. If I know you a little this and that, and this is what we agreed on, we're not gonna even be close like that. I'm not even let my feelings get close to you like that. What this lady was talking about, I don't know. She said all women cheat. Sometimes people just want to talk to be talking. You know what I'm saying? We already know that. And we ain't gonna all because I don't believe that all women cheat. Just like I don't believe all men cheat. So I don't like that word all men, all women. No, it's that's nonsense. What you got to say, Miss I see what you're doing?
Maybe it's not. Maybe the word shouldn't be cheating. You feel me? Maybe the heartbreaking thing or the thing that's causing the conflict is that you're doing it without permission. You feel me? You're not asking, communicating, saying that this is who I am. You feel me? Which goes back to the beginning of the relationship, like both of you guys are saying now. If you come into the relationship saying, "Hey, I like to have a lot of sex," and if you can't do that, then I'm probably gonna have to get sex from somewhere else. You feel me? That may be the idea behind that. Me, God knows that. Like I said, my thing is that some people are such irresponsible people as far as how they conduct themselves when having sex. You feel me? There's not a guideline to how you have sex anymore. I mean, we most recently, after we came out of COVID, and I deal with that too. The numbers on HIV, STD rates. Two statistics that go along with that is the one that says that from 13 to 25 and from 55 and older, those particular demographics are have the highest rate of STDs right now in the world.
Villages.
So that means that nobody is using condoms or protection. You feel me? And most of the time, if you're dealing with that, why would you not want to be with one person? You feel me? That's the thing that concerns me.
You said why wouldn't you want to be what now?
Why wouldn't you want to be in a monogamous relationship when everybody out here is just, sleeping with everybody unprotected? Is what it seems like.
Point. That's why some of the people that have like preferences for both, they like have polygamous relationships and stuff like that, and they have these agreements and things like that in place. Have I seen them last? Is it meant to last? Is it for lasting? I don't know, but that's why I feel like it's always about like having yourself, having your own back, having your own like serenity. Like no matter what happens throughout life, you still have, you know what I'm saying, some type of peace to yourself. Like I don't believe in attachment to another person like that. Like that person can make you happy, that person can make you miserable too. So sometimes people are just attached and just miserable with this attachment, and then you're still trying to control him. Like, he want other bitches, you don't want him to have other women, but you just want to be attached. Like you make yourself miserable. Like you make the own bed that you lay in. You can easily love yourself
right
a little bit more.
I think the other thing would be when you come into a relationship, you have to ask the question that goes, how was your previous relationship? What was the relationship demographic like? What was it like? Because that person could have left and mind you, because this is the part of the show where I go into the cap came up now. They could have been nasty fuckers, you feel me? Like they could have been sucking dicks and eating ass all over the place for me. They could have really been into what she said, swingers clubs and all that shit. And when them people left that particular thing, you can't keep up with them. You feel me? So they gonna go out and find somebody that can keep up with them. The appetite is larger than the relationship, and that's why you find some people go out and cheat or get in or do other shit outside of a relationship. On top of the fact that hell, some people, if you run into a person and they express to you what they like sexually, and then you start cutting shit off, they're going to get that shit from somewhere else.
Yeah, and DC, I just sent you another video that I want you to play. Let me know when you got it. I want you to play that as soon as you get it. But what I'm saying is just like Anna was talking about what she was talking about, but I know it's this couple, like it's agreement. It's agreement. This lady, she couldn't have no baby. She couldn't have no baby. She couldn't have sex anymore. She couldn't have sex anymore. So she gave her husband permission to cheat on her.
Right.
You know, she gave her husband permission to cheat. And so, you know, you got people in the comments, because it was a post, and you know, they dogging this lady, this and that, and I'm like, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? The lady she wanted to satisfy her husband, she can't satisfy her husband, so she did that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they talked about. It ain't no love thing. It's just like, okay, you gotta do it. And that's why I say that word cheat. And I said that at the beginning, it depends on what you're talking about. Cheating ain't just all about sex. Cheating could be you talk the wife that want the man to hang with certain people, and he's still going to hang with certain people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Behind her back, you cheating on you because you're not telling the truth. Like, hey, I'm not doing that. So to me, that's what cheating is more than just that word cheat. Oh, you cheated on me. No, cheating is bigger than that. Cheating, like I said at the beginning, it's the flirtation, is talking, it's the flirtation, what's in your heart. You know what I'm saying? You're doing something behind somebody's back. That's what you're cheating. That's what you're cheating.
We use the word cheating to describe the situation of pain that you're causing to your other half, or your spouse, or your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You know that you're causing pain to this person. If you didn't know, you're going to find out when they find out. You know what I mean? So it's just, that's what cheating is. So sometimes it could be as much as like, oh, he was holding hands walking in the park. That could be on an episode of Cheaters. That's enough to hurt somebody's heart. That's enough to make somebody heart, you know what I mean, drop into their stomach. So that's cheating. That's what it is.
Yvette say emotional connection is cheating. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like they said, just like Final Destination. Guess what happened when they cheated on Death? Death came back at their ass. You cheat me? You cheat on me? You cheat on me? I'm getting you back. And Death came back with vengeance too. I mean, they ain't just die normal death like they were going to die. You know what I'm saying? Death came like that dude, that first when he won the lottery, he put his hand in the sink and he got stuck. Then he moved it back, and then the microwave thing caught on fire. And he tripped and boom, 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 fell off the stairwell thing. And he looked down like, whoo. Death like, I ain't finished with you, and boom.
To get your ass.
You get what I'm saying? So
yes,
you know, don't play that. But yeah, Death don't play that. But play this the one I just sent you for me. Thank you.
Why? Thank you.
No, just hand it here.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Now hand it to Jen. Now Jen, hand the can back to her. And hand it to me one more time. And I'm gonna hand it to you. Now take a sip.
It tastes the same.
Wait, take a sip. Okay, wait, listen. The contents and the inside taste the same. Now, what if I stick my finger in it and have it? But wait, pause.
Yeah,
what if I stick my finger in it, have Angelito, our producer, stick his finger in it, have Jen stick her finger in it? Do you think it'll taste the same? Would you want to drink it?
No.
That is the difference between when a man cheats and when a woman cheats. See, you can wipe the can off, but if I stuck my finger in here and she stuck her finger in here, then you wouldn't want it.
All right. You want to talk about it first?
I don't want a can out of the motherfucking dumpster, out of the fucking sewer. I don't want a can. I don't even want to touch the can. I don't want to come near it. I have OCD. I will kick the fucking can. The hell are you talking about? Fuck you and that can.
He's making an analogy.
Fuck him and that can and his analogy. Trying to talk about a woman's body. You don't even know what a woman's body is. It's not a damn can. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's trying to say that it's a difference. If I cheat on you, it's just so much okay. Then if you cheat on me, because guess what? Your water's dirty. And then he gonna drop the mic. Like, stop it.
Yvette said, why didn't Coretta leave Martin when he was out there doing the most? History did not think for 1 second of Hillary did not think for 1 second letting Bill go. No, they did because they know they got a good man. They know. I mean, okay, they cheated. No, it's a reason why Coretta didn't leave Martin. I mean, think about it. Why didn't Hillary when Bill Clinton did that in the White House? Hillary didn't leave him. So but what you think about what the dude said, Mr. I see what you can do. I'm doing.
I mean, it's true. You got to remember. Let's think about it like this here. From a male point of view, you end up running into a situation where if you, like I said, if you have an unprotected sex with a person and they not pulling out of you or whatever, they downloading their DNA and all the bullshit that come along with them inside of you. So once you go back home to your husband, your man, or whatever shit, he got not only do have to deal with you and your mannerisms, you done took on somebody else's energy and somebody else's mannerisms and stuff, right? And whether you believe it or not, some of that stuff starts to seep out of you. Feel me? It could be you looking at a person, or you looking at your spouse being a real consistent person, and then all of a sudden they start making mistakes that you've never seen them make before. They start doing shit that you've never seen them do before. You feel me? And then some of them go out and have multiple interactions with different people, and now you got 3, 4, 5, 6 niggas in the house with you along mannerisms and they ways inside being carried around inside your wife or your woman. You feel me?
And you wonder why she's smacking the shit out of you in the back of your head, right where the hook at. You wonder why you trying to play the game. You wonder why she karate kicking you in her sleep.
Right.
Well, what I want to say,
it's that nigga.
But what I want to say is though, right? His analogy is off, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it is off because he's saying that can, you pass that can everywhere. Everybody that can, so that can hand been in everybody's hand. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you got in your hand, whatever disease or whatever you got in your hand, it's going to be on that can. So when you pass this can to the next person, you still passing that whatever was in your hand to that next person. So regardless, and you know what I'm saying, you could say you drink out of it or whatever, you could drink out of whatever, but you don't know how them germs gonna go inside there. So he's saying you can wipe it off. No, you got the bleaching. Sometimes you bleaching and stuff like that, which is another word for penicillin. It can't cure everything. Bleach don't cure anything, just like penicillin don't cure everything. So when then he go back and say the woman, I mean, if he stick his finger in that can and the other dude stick his finger in this can, she gonna drink it, this and that. So he trying to say just because you sticking your stuff in this woman, you sticking your stuff in this woman that she's damaged now. She getting all the disease that you get. But you think about it. Once you, as a man, if you stuck your Johnson in somebody, you took it out and then you put your Johnson in somebody else, that's the same thing as the woman doing that she receiving. You can doing the same thing because the disease gonna come both ways anyway. You got that little pee hole right there. The disease gonna go right up that little damn hole right there. You know when you got, I go to the doctor, used to go to the doctor and you know what I'm saying, they be checking you. I don't know what the hell they check you for when they put that little thing up in there. You know, that shit be hurting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that thing in that hole, like, oh, like I was in the army, they did that shit. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? No, I ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? But no. And then when I got out, they did it. You know what I'm saying? When it's like when you got a hernia or certain things, they check you for certain things, and that's one of the things they check you. So when you stick your Johnson in there, how you think? And this is why I say his analogy was wrong, because how you think men be burning, and they say they get burnt from women. No, men could go get chlamydia for somebody else and bring it back to that woman. They can go get gonorrhea from somebody else and bring it back to the woman, just like the woman could do the man. So what he said was stupid, and it make no sense to me.
You use the word damage. So do y'all feel like y'all are damaged goods?
Yeah, I've been damaged.
Okay. Do you feel like you're damaged goods?
I was damaged before I was 21.
No, really.
You asking me, do I feel like I'm damaged goods?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay, while I was in a room full of women, and I was the only woman in the room, the only female in the room that said that I don't feel damaged. Like everybody said, no, we're all damaged. Like they tried to convince me how we're all damaged, and like
no, that you need to get away from that hoe. Well, I mean, I mean to call her a hoe, but you need to get away from that.
He was gonna say something. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm talking to men, and I just wanted to ask like between two of y'all, like what's.
I was just
so it's really just no. It probably would be 50-50 in a room though, maybe.
At some point, you got to know that you got to know that's the cost of doing business. You feel me? And just like taking the loss in businesses, sometimes you're gonna take a loss. You know, it's how you come back from it. You know, a lot of people go, "I'm still healing." You need to hurry the fuck up and heal, man, because it's not that fucking hard. You know what I mean, hey man, it didn't work out. You take a breather, collect your thoughts, collect yourself. It's not about how many times you fucking fall. It's about how many times you get back up. And if you do this shit right, you find somebody that where you don't have to fucking keep falling. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm not damaged goods. You feel me? The package is still intact on this mother. I mean, it takes a lot to get through this package.
All right. Yvette said I'm beautiful and wonderful made. Like I'm not damaged. No, I don't like women that think they're damaged good. That's how they go in a relationship with that low self-esteem. That mean they damaged, and you're gonna mess up their relationship because you damaged. When I say you're gonna mess up that relationship, you're gonna let that man run all over you because you think you're damaged. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? In other words, women do this too. And I'm gonna say both. I ain't gonna say men and women. Sometimes the other person could make them think they so much, they put that person down so much. If that person got low self-esteem, that person gonna believe that what that other person say. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what I'm saying. Let me read this. It said, daughter of the king. So what you first ask?
What makes you feel like you're damaged good?
I said, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I mean,
like you have been damaged. Like I feel like that's where they take it at. They take it like, okay, I've been damaged, so now I am damaged. Like you don't take on. It takes steps. Like you have to do self shit.
I mean, when you say damage, okay, I've been married a lot of times, and so you know what I'm saying. When people look at that, and people look like, okay, you're damaged because you've been married. You damaged this and that. No, you don't know why I've been married so many times because I'm not with that person sneaking off. They doing this, they creeping, they doing this and doing that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going through that house. I want my peace. You get what I'm saying?
So it's based on the standards of others.
That's what they might consider.
We live based on the standards.
I'm just
of
saying
others.
They might consider a person damaged, but they don't know. But it's not up to them. It's up to me. It's up to me and Yahweh. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's up to. I don't feel damaged. You get moved out of a position to be better. Nobody. If you feel you damaged, then you can't prosper. You ain't nothing. What Walter say? When I met my first wife, she said she was damaged good, and I said, "Do I look like I buy used products?" You are an image of me when we are together, so no thanks. She stayed around though. Exactly, because ain't no such thing. But see, that came probably from her previous relationship, how that person was down to her. You're damaged.
Exactly.
You're doing this. You do this and that. And the person should not be putting a woman down. I don't really like men. And I say this over and over and over again. DC can tell you I say this, and I say this on you men. You guys are the worst. She could tell you I can say this. I don't like when men get around other men and they call their woman a bitch or a hoe. Or that bitch there, or that hoe that I don't like that. A man thinketh, so is he.
Mm-hmm.
As a man thinketh, so is he. So I don't really like that because you going around other men and you telling your girl or your wife or whoever is supposed to be, and you talking about them like that, what you think they thinking about it? So you know what I'm saying? That's,
What you mean talking about? I'm like,
if a person say, man, I'm tired of that bitch, man, that hoe be doing it, and you telling me something like that, you calling your wife, your girl a bitch or hoe, man, I lose respect for you. You get what I'm saying? I lose respect for you. So if you telling me like that, imagine the emotional damage that he's putting on her at the house.
But when it comes to damaged goods, though, like people that identify as damaged goods, though, it's like that's what it means when, like, it's like, what can you bring to the table? Like, this ain't about finances. This ain't about material shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you bring to the table? Like, I make a motherfucker feel good about themselves. I make you feel like you can do anything in the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's because I feel like I can. It's because I feel like I love myself. It's because I feel like I wouldn't have chose you if you weren't worthy. You know what I mean? All of that stuff plays a part. So it's very important to know yourself. If somebody damaged you, get yourself together so that you don't feel damaged anymore, so that you actually bringing something to the table, so you're not taking somebody else's light. What they're bringing to you, you can give it back to them too. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, all negativity, you got to be bringing some positive to each other, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, DC, play that last video. I hear you.
That's how y'all life elevate.
And Walter said,
cheating on you is because you're not spending his money. Girl, you are supposed to keep this man on the verge of bankruptcy. Like, he is supposed to be having heart attack, because he knows any wrong step, he goes down into the verge of bankruptcy. So he does not have time to focus to go look for another girl, because the one he has, he can barely afford. So this entire time he's going to be working. But no, you're not spending his money. Somebody else is spending it. Somebody else is flexing the risk with the card while you're sitting there being a good, understanding wife, girlfriend. Why? Who told you that that's what you have to be? Didn't you see what happened to Lot's wife? She became a salt statue. Then the rain came and washed her away. That is what happened to you. Spend that man's money. Swipe it. If you don't know how to spend it, ask me. I will teach you. Eat it. You see me like this? I can spend. Hey! I never lack. There's always something to buy for me. You spend if you like. You.
Yeah, she probably be talking forever. I don't know.
Obviously, Zoe likes that because he's got a fetish for spending money on me.
I like what?
You obviously you love it. Like, I see how your eyes glue with that. So how your
eyes glue? No.
When she's speaking, when she
no. I'm thinking because
so I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sitting up there laughing at this lady.
No, it's very cute. It's very cute to him.
For one, I'm not gonna let.
It's very cute to him when you run his. When I run his pockets, because bitch, you can't do it. You can't do it.
I'm not gonna let no woman, nobody bankrupt me.
I can do it.
One thing about this, I'm laughing at this chick. I'm laughing at this chick because it's nonsense, especially when she started talking about Lot wife. Lot was not cheating. Lot was not doing nothing. The lady turned around and she turned her pillow of salt. To me, that means she turned around and she was missing the past. She was missing what she was leaving. And that's what I get out of that. So she don't know what she's talking about. Right. And I'm laughing because she's just talking so cute. Nonsense.
You just want to give her a check.
She's just talking nonsense.
She's so cute. You just want to give her
with that Dollar Tree jewelry she got on. You know what I'm saying?
She had on all that jangly beauty supply store shit. I was like, yo.
That came from City Trend, and she made a video of
City Trends is cute. City Trends is cute.
She better go. She better hurry up and get that off her net for her net be green. What you got to say? I see what you
baby.
Oh shit!
Fucking up your pillows. All that shit.
Wow.
Fucking up your
feet. Damn. Fuck, man.
She was cute.
And not really. And there'll be people like that say this type of shit. You feel me? Some people can correlate and come up with the most obscene amounts of bullshit. You know. For you to spend a man's money and have him on the verge of bankruptcy makes both of y'all suffer, unless you got somebody on the side. Feel me? Like, unless you're trying to punish this man for some shit that he did to you, and you already have created the exit strategy. why would you want to keep him worried and stressed like that? You're trying to kill him. You feel me? You got a big insurance policy on this man or something like that.
They
And those
witches.
are the type of women, that scare a man from being in a relationship for real, man, because you almost anticipate that some bullshit is gonna happen. And I mean, just like with women, when women say they see red flags, fellas, you have to learn to be able to identify the red flags. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? She look good. She smell good. She got a nice body and all that shit. But everything ain't for everybody. But this here, what she just said, that's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, you like to spend gifts. You like to spend money and buy nice things and shit like that. But I'm talking about this one her motherfucking husband, obviously, because I'm talking about, first of all, if you not, how you get my debit card to be able to swipe anything or credit card to be able to swipe any fucking thing? You feel me? How I'm just blown away by this one. They got me on this one. It's just crazy that some women and ladies, you should probably check on old girl, because at this particular point, she probably strung the fuck up somewhere, or she done got body slammed a few fucking times over trying to bankrupt somebody. You know,
They're so lost.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the thing about
that's highway prostitution. Like, if you're gonna be a prostitute, like, claim it and then stand on it, and then understand when you see that type of content and know what it is, because they not gonna come out and tell you, hey, this is prostitution advice. But yeah, some of that shit straight up is, because a person that's trying to provide for you, all you have to do is be cute and want something, need something. Like, it's not all of what are you begging, what are you trying to get the most out of the most. No, the only person that's gonna suffer, all I want to say is the only person that suffers in them situations is yourself karmically. If you're trying to do somebody bad, like just trying to run their whole pockets as if nothing matters in the world. Now, needing something, that's one thing. Okay, this friend, okay, he'll give me 1,000. That's dope as fuck. Right. But the girl that's like, okay, he'll give me 1,000, but I know that, no, let me tell you about him. This is what I'm gonna do. Like, you're really, 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 like, making up shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's highway pimping, and that's just some karmic shit. Like, that's just karma.
Shit in the world.
Because that's a person that's looking out for you anyway. That's karmic for yourself. Like, who cares?
The thing
can do it. They do it.
The thing of it is,
I don't believe in it.
He's going to realize, and he's going to wake up like, you know what? I'm working all this and I don't got no money for myself. I can't do this and this and that. It ain't about him trying to do for another woman. No, it's about work. When you work and you making money, it's about for when you getting ready to retire.
Oh, they got clever stories.
It's about when you can retire. You working to retire. You working for retirement, because when you retire, these jobs is not paying you no money, not the money you making when you retire. You're not getting nearly that. So when you working, you saving that money. So when you retire, the next years y'all got in your life, the rest of your years you living, you living it good. You're not, if you sitting up there trying to make this man bankrupt, what if he loses his job? Next thing you know, where the hell y'all, both of y'all gonna be sleeping on the I-275.
I-275.
No, that's him. Just him. She don't plan on sleeping under there with him. That's the point that I'm making. Is that's karmically, like, you gotta be conscious of what you're doing. Like, I got a whole philosophy about the apple and Adam and Eve, y'all. I got a whole philosophy about the fruit. You know what I mean? Like, I do.
She definitely getting cheated on, though. These
You gotta just be a good person. You know when you being a fucked up person. You know when you being a fucked up person.
This man got a secret bank account. He got it just like that. I think he's a soccer player. No, he's an MMA player, MMA fighter over there in Africa somewhere, and he was messing with this girl. And him and his girl, had a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. They dated for a year, and then boom, they broke up. So he sued her. I mean, she sued him. I mean, she tried to get, some money from him, half his money, half his earning from MMA and all that, right? And she's a dog. I forgot what she is, but she makes like she had $1 million. She worth $1 million in cash. So she go like, I want spousal support, this and that. So she filed the paperwork because he promised me that he was going to marry me, and we didn't get married. So he broke that promise. And you know what I'm saying? So I was dependent on that. So they looked at his assets and they look at her assets. She had to end up paying $500,000. Why? Because all his assets was in his mama's name.
Put it in your mama name, man. You know what I'm saying?
All his asset was in his mama name. So when she sued him, she thinks she may get millions and millions of dollars. She ended up she had $1 million. She had to pay half of what she got. It was 100. She had to pay $500,000 to him because all the assets was in his mama name. She thought, you know, that's what this lady doing. You don't even know what this man paying this, but you don't know where's all this money going to.
At the same time, I don't care for him. Like, I don't give a shit about the man she's talking about because we don't know this. People are people. Everybody's an individual. So the person she talking about might be deserving karmically of such treatment. Shit, she's just the one that carry it out on them. Shit, he got something. He got something. No.
That man ain't do take that on Tuesday. Maybe I can't relate. This man right here, we ain't being bashing on this show.
Yeah, that's not a job.
That's why he's so happy to give it to her because he full of shit.
Unless he deserves. Where a man there? I want a man.
You know he's
that's
full
not
of
shit.
That's why he's happy to give it to her. That's why that man used to get a whole check away. It wasn't no social media, but you're doing too much. Now you feel guilty. You wanna let me get the whole.
He's not giving his whole check. You think he giving the whole check? He's giving the check he got. That's his whole check. But I guarantee he got allotment going to some bank or something.
Going to
there's some shit being pulled out, man. It's always some money being pulled out, man. Y'all, just like women have a side bank account, men have money stashed away too. Because when it rains, everybody got to be covered.
Everybody got to have something. This is what I got. This is what I got, and that's what I'm saying. You got to think about tomorrow. You can't sit up there and spend everything today, then tomorrow, boom, boom, boom. But anyway, hey, time goes by real quick right now. So you know, we're gonna say our goodbyes with social media. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to recollect about the show or whatever, say it. And then you know what I'm saying. Y'all know how it goes. So. Mister, I see what you're doing. We're gonna start with you first.
Hey man, this was a good one. Make sure y'all stay on the lookout for the streaming app. So what is it? KCC
TV.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all stay on the lookout for Ride Out, man. It's gonna be a movie. That I know that's cliche, but it's definitely gonna be a movie. I'm at TikTok and I see what you're doing. That's I had to let her see what you're doing, and I'm there all night, man. I mean, right after this here, y'all probably see my face again, and I'll come back with the same energy. But I want to thank Zoe and Annie for having me on, man, because I mean, shit, I've been waiting on my turn, and this was my turn to be on Speak That Shit. So that's what it is.
Speak that shit.
Yeah, I finally got you. I've been thinking like I gotta get. I see what I got to get them on. I got to get them on. And so when I'm at work today, I say, you know what? Let me text you before I forget. That was the other day when I text you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I said, let me text you before I forget. All right, Annie, Lo, what you got going on?
I'm just cooling, you know, enjoying and reflecting on the conversation that we just had. You know, it get a little deep sometimes, it get a little high vibrational sometimes, it get a little, you know, it gets funny every time. So I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed being here on the panel. Thank you for having me, even though I'm your co-hostess with the mostest. But I be about to get ghostess because you be doing too motherfucking much.
Hey.
Calling people sweet like they hostess. Anyway, I just wanted to rhyme a little bit, guys. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who was listening tonight. Make sure that you follow my show. Maybe I Can't Relate on all social media platforms. I go live on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. I'm also here every single Thursday alongside Zobo69. You can get more information about us in King's Castle ENT at kingscastleent.com.
All right, Zobo69, what it do? Hey, like I said, that streaming out coming, KCE TV is coming soon. And just like Pretentious, you will only be able to watch it on the streaming out. So once we get the streaming out, go ahead and subscribe. For subscriptions is nothing but $5 a month. That's it. $5 a month. You see everything. You see
but
movie. Hold on now. You had your turn.
Do you
man.
see nudity?
You had your turn.
You said everything.
You had your turn.
Like booty?
You had your turn now.
I'm just joking.
So anyway, KCE TV, we're gonna show everything. No, we're not showing nudity. We're not doing all that. It's not porn. We're not doing that. We're not doing no OnlyFans. None of that stuff. Cause really, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be some explicit stuff, but we're gonna have a kids channel. But you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff we trying to stay away from. That we're gonna stay away from. All that demonic stuff we staying away from. But it's still entertainment. So we're gonna be entertaining without the demonic stuff. You know what I'm saying. People ain't gonna be selling their soul. And it's for really the independent artists. It's for independent artists. So if you're an independent artist, info at kingscastleent.com. Send me a link. Send me a shout out or whatever. And you know what I'm saying. I tell you what's going on. Musician, if you got some songs out there, rappers, we're gonna have some music videos for the app. And the thing about this, you're not competing with everybody. You could be it's for independent artists, so independent artists gonna be on there. You could go to YouTube, like we're on YouTube right now, but look at all the people you got the compete with on YouTube. Look at these streaming apps, how many you got to compete with on there. So it's not about competition, it's about getting exposure. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, be watching. So filmmakers, spiritual. You're gonna have a spiritual channel. So if you spiritual, you know, send your stuff in there. I put it on there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's some demonic stuff, I'm telling you right now, I'm not putting it on there. If it's something against Jesus, I'm not putting it on there. I'm being honest with you. It's my app. I can do what I want to. So I'm not going against my morals. So I'm not going against my morals. I'm saying like that. We're not going against our morals. We're not doing that. If you're a motivational speaker, you know what I'm saying, you want to be heard. Even if you're going around there critiquing people, restaurants and stuff. If you want to be on a video, go ahead and just send it. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we can do is tell you yay and nay. You know what I'm saying? Yes and no. We got Pretentious coming out. You're going to have a sneak preview. We got that coming out soon. For Pretentious, Ride Out. We filming that. That's coming out. We'll probably have that set out to come out January or February, but we're in a shooting mode right now for that. Like she said, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Maybe I Can't Relate podcast, all women podcast. And like I said, go to subscribe, and stay tuned for You Guys Are the Worst at 9:30, 8:30 Central. And after that, BFAM News at 11 p.m. We thank you for coming. See you next week, same time, same place.
Yes, sir.
We've been listening to Speak That Shit, an uncensored radio podcast. We appreciate you for joining us. See you next week, same time, same place. But we're going to leave you with something. Stay tuned.
But I'm going to tell you, when your lady get mad at you for that, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Put that dick on. Don't argue with her. Take in that room and dick her down. She gonna shut the fuck up, baby. She gonna be sitting up there, laying down there, huffing and puffing. Hold on, huff and puff now, motherfucker. Who the pussy ass nigga now, huh? Yeah. Now huff and puff now. Grab her by the throat. Don't huff and puff now. Shit. Slap her out a couple times. Get your revenge on. She ain't gonna call the police on you like that. So this is the time to beat her ass. This when you beat her ass. The fuck, huh? Take all that aggression out. Shit. I'm looking at fuck now, motherfucker. Hey, fellas, we ain't no different, though. We ain't no different, because when that shit be getting good, when we be getting all into it and shit, and it's getting good, we be promising and saying shit we don't really mean.